there's Christopher Terry, CEO. And Chris, I'm going to promote you, but don't speak just yet. And then we got Eric Garrison. Let's make sure that we got Eric on here, brother. All right. But before we do, I want to make sure that we get, there is Chris. Okay. Awesome. So, guys, definitely pumped to have you on here tonight. I want to go ahead and get right into it and cut straight to the chase. Our founder and our CEO's on the call. We put our heads together with Chris, Eric, myself, and Stephen Hooley to come up with something explosive, a product, a service, a strategy that you can use with our products, with the Harmonic Scanner, as well as the IML Web Analyzer to change your life. We've always felt for years now that we have products and services that are changing people's lives, and this is taking it to a whole new level of excitement. So without further ado, guys, let's give it up. Let's put some fire emojis inside the chat box for our founder, our CEO, Mr. Christopher Terry. Chris, I want to make sure you can hear me out there, brother.
Oh, definitely can hear you. How we're doing, everybody? Put some flames in there. Put some flames. Oh my God. Crazy blood. Wow. Whoa, look at this. Wow.
Chat's
all
on
right,
fire.
all right. So, we got a full house here tonight. I can see all the numbers coming in. Holy cow. So, it's interesting. We're having this new strategy added. And before we do that, yes, I'm having a little restaurant dinner here. I'm getting ready to meet, actually, Matt Rose and Jason Brown. Always grinding, always moving, always traveling, always looking for new opportunities, always looking to bring new things to the company. And I have to tell you, what we have here tonight is let me get into him in a minute, but I want to thank Steve Hooley for creating the web analyzer. Steve had come from another company, and he brought his product over, and he's done so much work with it, so many enhancements with it, and the company's loving you, Steve. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you, bro.
And Brandon's actually, he's an icon in our industry. He's a legend in IML. He's the guy that's behind different apps that we have. He works day and night, both building the business, building apps, supporting everybody, and also, you gotta always say it, this is Brandon Boyd, the top leader in IML, father of 6, husband to a beautiful wife, right? Gotta say that, Brandon. But Brandon is absolutely, he's Superman. No question about it. So together, myself, Steve, and Brandon put together an idea with a gentleman whose name is Eric Garrison. Eric I had met in Utah at an event, at Brandon's event, but the guy lives in Vegas. He says to me, Chris, I want to get together with you. I want to talk to you. And I don't know who this guy is, quite honestly. I was like, whatever. I get that all the time. Can I call you? Every time I do a meeting, I have 30 people. Can I call you? Can I message you? So for some reason, I said to him, sure, why not? Nice looking guy. And I thought, whatever. He lives in Vegas, we can talk. But he starts reaching out to me. I'm talking week after week. And I'm like, this guy's annoying. So I call Brandon. I'm like, Brandon, who is this guy? He says, Chris, he's a pretty big trader. You should meet up with him. So I brought him over to my condo in Vegas, and we spoke. And when I saw his trading account, real money, not demo, like bank money, I almost had a heart attack. I'm talking Chris Terry money. I'm talking major level money. The guy is a huge, huge trader. No question about it. I can't put any disclaimers, but he's a massive trader. He's real, and he figured out a strategy to take the Harmonic Scanner, which quite honestly, of all the products we have, I love my Harmonic Scanners. What we started with, I've been doing Elliott Wave, Harmonics, XABCD, complex stuff for many, many years. And Eric has taken the Harmonic Scanner through some other variables around it, some Bollinger Band strategies. You put something else to it. Brandon, you put another
Parabolic SAR.
A SAR?
Parabolic SAR.
He put SAR's bands around it, and he figured out how to make money with the Harmonic Scanner. And I'm talking to the tune of the letter M's. You know what I'm saying? And I have to put the disclaimer: there is a risk in trading. You can and will lose money, but he's made M's upon M's trading, and he figured out how to use the strategy, put it all together. And he's been actually traveling and teaching it. Now, here's the funny thing: he doesn't charge. He hasn't charged. He's trading and going all over the place. And he shared the strategy with myself, Steve Cooley, and Brandon. And I said, you know what? Let's put it out there. Not expensive. Well, Brandon, what is it, like $15 or something like that?
Yeah, $15.
Not expensive, but the guys made legitimately Chris Terry money. So when I've traded at peak levels, this is the kind of guy who I could relate to. What I'm saying is, if you put together a strategy that I could put my stamp on it, I've seen his money. I could put my stamp on it and say, this guy's real, he's verifiable, and he's so humble. It's not even funny. So I said, let's put the strategy. Steve can program it. Brandon gets behind it with Steve. We all work together, and let's get it out to the public. Let's give it out to the people. And quite honestly, home run. I'm going to let Eric speak, but hands down, big stamp on him. And we want you to try his product. We're saying like for a month, right, Brandon?
Correct. Yeah, free trial.
Look, try it for a month. Listen, he's going to be teaching on IML TV how to use it, what he's doing. He's traveling to different events. I know he's doing one for Jewel in China. I knew he was doing something else in California. Did something in California with you guys. But listen to this guy. He's absolutely a beast. Probably the best trader in iMarkets Live. Above all, everybody. Hands down, he's done massively. So when I tell you he's a guy who you want to listen to this guy. And I'm just going to sit back in the way of greatness over here. So guys, give it up. Give it up for Eric Garrison.
All right. Awesome. Man, Chris, that was powerful. We'll let you get your meal that you have there with Chairman 500, Jason Brown, and Matt Rosa. We want to make sure and give it up for Eric Garrison the right way, along with Chris Terry. So with that, I'm actually going to let Stephen Hooley edify Eric, and we'll bring him on board.
Hey guys, so it's a pleasure to be on here with Brandon, with Chris, with Eric, and kind of bringing Eric on board. So you guys, I met Eric not too long ago, and through this whole strategy he's been putting out, right? And I met Eric through Brandon especially, and when I saw the strategy, I was like, this is really cool, right? I've been trading for a while now, but this is a next level thing. And so I talked to Eric. I called Eric one night, and I was like, Eric, I want you to see what I've done with your strategy. And Eric's like, okay, because he's a humble guy, right? He's open to anything. He's always just so giving. He's like, all right, show me. So I sent him some picture messages, and he was just like, wow, that's incredible. So we start talking, and we put together this idea that, like Chris said, why don't we give this out? And so what I did is I took Eric's strategy and I beefed it up with my algorithms, and it turned into something it's insane. I can't even, we're just going to have to show you because it's that insane. I mean, the Bounce Back 2.0, it's going to be incredible. So Eric Garrison, Chris already said enough. He's the man. I'm just going to let you guys hear straight from him. Eric, take over, brother.
Thank you, guys. First of all, I have to thank Chris, Stephen, and Brandon for what's going on here. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for these three gentlemen. So what happened is that when I got involved in iMarkets Live initially, you guys, I got involved because I wanted to teach and educate people how to be able to utilize the harmonic scanner with the strategy that I've been using for so long. I mean, this is a strategy, you guys, I've been doing for almost 15 years now. I've been trading almost 20. And, when the first 5 years of trading, you guys, I mean, it was hit and miss and hit and miss and hit and miss. But, over the years, I've been able to put something together that has worked very, very consistent for me, my friends, a lot of family members, different things. And I was like, you know what, this just makes absolute sense to be able to bring something like this in. And so when we first started this thing, you guys, I've been using it on the MT4 for so many years, I can't even remember anymore. And it's all about consistency and duplication. And it was just a natural fit into IML because it has so much value and so much opportunity in this. And I had huge success doing this in iMarkets Live with the harmonic scanner, you guys. I mean, just one trade after another after another. I call the harmonic scanner my ATM machine, because that's literally what it is. You set up the trade, boom, let it run, and you're making pips. You're making pips, and the pips, money, of course. So, when I went to some of these meetings, I'm just seeing these incredible amounts of pips that people are making. And I was like, there's got to be, even though it's a simple strategy already, I wanted to be able to make it simple to the masses in iMarkets Live, because, you still have to involve the MT4, and you had to set up the charts, and you have to leave the MT4 running and all this stuff. And, I had to use a third-party software for alert systems and different things. And I was like, we can do this better. We can do this where we have it. And so that's why I ended up, bringing it up initially to Brandon. I mean, Brandon's been seeing the success of what we've been doing with the MT4 consistently on our page. And so Brandon's, he saw the value in this. And so when we brought in Steven, we brainstormed on some ideas, and then Steven said, listen, I want to play around with your strategy. I want to blend it into some of the stuff I'm already doing, kind of his little secret sauce. I was like, yeah, that's cool, man. Let's check it out and see what you got. And when he contacted me, I was blown away. I mean, this, you guys, in the years I've been trading, I have never seen anything that even competes close to this with consistency, accuracy, and duplication. That is how you make money in trading, you guys, is, getting a strategy that's so consistent that works over and over and over again, and you can duplicate that strategy. And with the patterns that I've developed and the things I've been looking for, with usually a combination of SARs and MACDs and, just a combination of things for immediate reversals, because the harmonic scanner, you're looking for those reversals to change and that direction to change. And that's how, with the structure of this, allows the collapse or the gain in the market. Well, when Steven put this together, he just turbocharged everything. I mean, it is off the hook now. And, when he came in, he said, you know what, let's do this. Let's make this thing go. And as soon as we involved Chris saw the vision. He already knew about it. He already knew and was validating everything we're already doing. I mean, I had some amazing meetings with Chris and showed him what I was doing. And, man, since now we've done this, you guys, this is the type of deal that changes lives. This is the type of thing that will financially change people forever. When I mean this isn't just get in, kick the tires, see if it works, whatever. No, this is something you guys can learn, use this tool, make consistent money, and change your life and other people's lives. This is that serious for me in educating and teaching people, and I know it's that serious in IML with our group. So on the masses, you guys, you haven't seen anything like this yet. And once this thing gets out, it's going to go crazy. The thing I like about this, it's all encapsulated in one tool, meaning the trading, the alerts, everything is all in one product. So you don't have to go around and do this and do that and get confused and set this up and that. It's all in one product. And you know what? That's great, because when you're traveling or you're running around and you don't have to have the MT4 up, you don't have to have your laptop going all the time, you don't have to have your alert system going. Guess what? It's all web-based. It's all in one spot. You guys, that speaks volumes. Nobody is doing this like this, where it's all web-based like this, all self-contained with this strategy and alerts like how we're doing. I've never seen anything like this. So feel privileged. It's going to be a wonderful ride. I cannot wait. I mean, we've already seen the testimonials. I mean, people doing 600 and 700 and 800 pips. You guys, listen, when I first started trading, I was happy to do 50 pips a week. No lie. 50. If I was doing 100, wow. But now you're sitting here talking to people doing 600 to 800 pips a week, utilizing this strategy on collapsing of the markets and gaining in the market. It's not like nothing I've ever seen before. So, get ready for this ride. Get on board, check this thing out. We're excited about the momentum. This is what we need as a company. We can grow, and we can just grow our teams and our growth to skyrocket. So, like I say, I appreciate you guys so much. This has just been an amazing opportunity. Chris, thank you so much too for seeing the vision because of what we're going to do. I mean, we would not be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you in the first place, with your vision that you had. And
Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, man. I mean, I'm serious. I've never seen anything like it. So thank you. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Stephen. And, I'm ready to rock this thing. I'm excited to be involved. I'm excited to get on IML TV. I'm excited to really just go and travel and check it all out and be with people and educate. So thank you, guys.
Brandon, I think we should tell everybody how you can access this and give them all the details, right?
Yeah, this is huge. So what we've been doing for the last number of months, and for disclaimer purposes, can't show you my MetaTrader 4, but I tell you, I told Eric, I'm going to be making some phone calls. I think we got a plan on how to pay off the national debt here in the United States, even though we can't make any claims or guarantees, right? What I will say is I've been able to trade with Eric for a few months, and man, amazing. What Steven's done is taken what Eric had and put it on steroids, all right? And so between the harmonic scanner and the web analyzer, we want to give you guys access to what is called a power alert to simplify things and to show you a way that while you're at work, while you're on the run, on how you can get access to some of these alerts that come through. Look, we realize people are busy, they got stuff going on, and we want to make things simple. It was really interesting. When I talked to Eric last, about 10 days ago, I said, how much time per day would you say that you trade? And he said 10 minutes. I thought, 10 minutes? I thought he was spending hours a day looking at his phone. This strategy does not require you to do that. I mean, before, I was constantly looking at my MetaTrader 4. In fact, I literally had it next to my dinner plate and fork at the table. My wife is like, honey, are you going to pay attention to me and the kids for dinner? I was like, this dinner could be very costly if I don't keep looking at my MetaTrader 4. And now, with this strategy, I don't need to do that, all right? And so what we're going to do now is Steven's going to go ahead and show kind of how you can get access, how this works, and even show kind of a screenshot example with a web analyzer on how this is all going to work and stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put it on a screen share so that you guys can see. I'm going to take it right here to the web analyzer page. So hold on just one second. Let me pull up the screen so you guys can see this. There we go. And you guys should be able to see it on screen. So anyway, take it away, Stephen.
All right, you guys. Want to hold this for me?
Yeah.
Let's show you guys how you can access this money-making machine. Disclaimer though, right? Because I guess not everyone... All right, let's get logged in. So you just log into the web analyzer to access this. That's number one, right? So number one, you're gonna log into the web analyzer. You have to be on the web analyzer to be able to access the power alerts. And then it's pretty simple. You go and you select whichever strategy template. You can select Eric Garrison's, but you don't need any specific strategy template for this feature, okay? Now, after this call, I'm gonna make this feature live, so if you're trying to log on right now and find this, you're not gonna be able to because it's not enabled yet. But this is what you guys are gonna be able to do, okay? You're gonna be able to come over and you're gonna be able to click this button and you're gonna be able to see our new feature called Power Trades. Now, Power Trades right now are going to be Eric Garrison and myself's Bounce Back 2.0, okay? It's Bounce Back 1.0 on steroids. Now, what I mean by that is I've taken my algorithms and tuned this thing up so that not only does it work on the H4 time frame, the daily time frame like you're used to if you've used Bounce Back 1.0, but you can use this as low as the 15-minute time frame, the hourly time frame. So you can get scalp trades, you can get hourly trades, intraday trades, right? And that's not all. Just like with the web analyzer, how we can access 4 different asset classes to be able to trade through, the power trades are going to give you the same thing. You're going to be able to get power trades on all these different Forex pairs, on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Zcash, all our crypto pairs, indices, right? JPN, US 30, all of these things, metals, right? Power trades will come through for all of these. But the best part, you guys are used to the web analyzer way of you get your high probability entry point and then you do some 4 or 5 quick simple checks, right? Quick analysis, and then you place the trade. Power trades, there's none of that, okay? You're gonna get the alert. The analysis will be rolled straight into the alert. All you have to do is follow general risk management, right? Eric in the past has told us that with Bounce Back, you might do, anywhere from 20 to 30 pips stop loss, but you're gonna wanna double that up for your take profit, okay? The same kind of idea is gonna work for these power trades, but you're obviously gonna be able to decide that because we don't like to take away your choices, right? We like to give you guys value and choices. So it's really that simple, guys.